What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, and get ready for an absolute rage compilation. That's right, we're going to talk about the most enraging, infuriating moments ever in Clash of Clans. They absolutely have me tearing my hair out, throwing my... Okay, it's not quite that bad. And actually, it's a good thing, okay? I will tell you guys this. In the history of me playing games, Clash of Clans does elicit an emotional response from me in both positive and negative ways, depending upon what happens throughout the game, right? But this has happened to me in other games, but I would say more so on the negative side sometimes in the case of, well, let's just say Clash Royale kind of got me raging. It really did. And I would also say that when I was playing World of Warcraft, some of you might remember that game or might still even play it. When I got to where the fact that our guild was attempting 25-man heroics and it took us like, I don't even know how many attempts to get it right, that was so incredibly frustrating. And okay, so what I'm saying is that Clash of Clans, it doesn't bring that negative feeling. Like, I do get frustrated, and these are going to be some slightly enraging moments that you'll see here, but I don't know, I feel like there's a good balance of positivity, and it's also, it really speaks more to the individual. And this is where I have to say, if you are one of those people that lets a video game absolutely break you down to the core and get you so frustrated that it ruins your hour or your afternoon or your day, then perhaps you need to rethink your attitude on life. And that's all I'm going to say, okay, off the soapbox, but I'm just saying that yes, it's sometimes fun to get a little bit enraged at things, but it's not healthy to get overly angry at things that shouldn't otherwise really be causing that much rage. And, yes, okay, so we are talking about quote-unquote rage-inducing moments in Clash of Clans, but let's be honest, this is a matter, in this replay specifically, of Galadon losing 8 trophies, okay? It is going to come down to me forfeiting 8 trophies, and yes, it's not the end of the world, although at the moment, the anticipation here, the edge of your seatness of these style attacks, it's been a lot of fun, and I have to say, it has to speak to the fact that the game is pretty well balanced. And the amount of time that we have in which to attack right now in Clash of Clans, I feel is pretty appropriate. The idea that you could be running out of time repeatedly by just a second or two says that, you know what, maybe you should speed up your attacks a little bit more, and I like it, okay? I didn't like it at this moment in time, and you can kind of see where we're headed here. If you watch the beginning of the replay, you'll notice that this replay started. The first troop went down at 3 minutes remaining in the attack. So you know what that means, right? We are going to see every second of the clock used right here, and as these units round this corner, this could have been a 99 or 100, but yeah, you know what's going to happen, right? So easily we got this, except for the fact that everybody runs out of time before they get to the Tesla, and that was, yeah. And what Warden is like, he doesn't even care. Look, he's got the boombox on his head. You know, if he had thought ahead, get it, ahead, he would have taken out the Tesla, and we would have had 40 trophies instead of 32, and here we go again. Now, this is a base that I have crushed countless times, and we get in here again, and I run at just basically the same angle that I always do, which is coming in from about the 10 o'clock angle or so. So we're going to try to funnel the Archer Queen so that she goes counterclockwise. We want her to go to the left. And I have to tell you, as I'm narrating these attacks, I am getting hot under the collar just thinking about the fact that had I just started things like a second earlier, we would have been okay. Now the funnel was, okay, the funnel basically worked. The baby dragon got the job done. We know the Archer Queen is going to go in here to the left, and the siege machine is going to get some walls down. We should be able to clear the way to the town hall. Now the problem I have, and this is something that happens to me repeatedly with this specific attack strategy, is that I spend too much time focusing on and worrying about the queen and her charge. And I guess it also comes from, and I will admit this, having a queen die at the beginning of a raid like this is much more rage-inducing than failing and landing at 99% because you ran out of time. There is a bad feeling. Now, of course, this is the moment when I knew this raid kind of didn't go the way I wanted. The Archer Queen didn't follow the Siege Machine's path. She didn't go in and take down the multi-target Inferno and then the Town Hall. You waste a freeze spell right there just trying to keep the healers alive. That only prolongs their torture just a few seconds. And now in desperation, I'm sending in the Barb King because I'm hoping that the heroes together can complete the funnel down this left-hand side, and the Hog Riders will indeed go right after the Town Hall because I've got the Earthquake spell. So there it is, the Earthquake drops down, wakes up the Town Hall, Hog Riders get in there, they've got the Rage spell, they've got the Warden's ability, and somehow we save the 2-star, right? We lost the heroes, but we save at least a 2-star attack. Double giant bombs on the Hog Riders, but they're feeling good. They got heals, they got the Warden with them, and really, okay, so the big problem with this raid has to be the Eagle Artillery, because the Eagle is still up. Had I gotten the Queen in, the Queen goes, takes down the Town Hall, and then look where the Hogs would have approached. They would have approached at that mortar at the top of the base, and then the Eagle Artillery would have been like the 5th or 6th building that they targeted. So rather than this big roundabout way where they finally get to the Eagle with like 45 seconds left in the raid, they would have gotten out earlier, and I'm pretty sure that's how I've 3-starred this base in the past. Now, here we go, one more time. Because the Queen took longer, she went around to the outside. Galadon was afraid to drop in the Hog Riders any sooner than he did. The Hog Riders are extremely short on time. And yes, you know what is about to happen again. So the wizards at the bottom of the screen. Also, maybe Galadon, okay. Now I'm getting really frustrated. Had I dropped the wizards out over here, saved one measly wizard, drop him over at 3 o'clock, he would have easily wiped out 2 or 3 buildings, and then this doesn't happen to Galadon. That's right, a 40% health Dark Elixir drill costs me 8 trophies, and the wizard is Grand Warden Wizard Punk, son of a parent. I don't even know what to call that guy. Bebopping to whatever he's listening to, probably 70s garbage. Anyway, okay. I'm okay. I'm not triggered. Okay, just a little bit. And here we go again. Galadon. Yeah, that's right, because I don't learn. I need to have like a big alarm on my desk that goes off at like a minute 45, and it says that now is the time to drop the Hog Riders. And I feel like it's usually a minute 45 that you have to get the Hog Riders down. If you don't, you are in a world of hurt. Now the beginning of this attack worked out pretty well. The Barb King gets distracted by the Siege Machine, and the Siege Machine still gets through the enclosure that lets the Queen get to the Town Hall. The baby dragon on the left-hand side completes the funnel, hallelujah! Galadon actually effectively funnels and gets his Archer Queen to go in. Now she's gonna work on that defending clan castle. A beautiful freeze right there. And what could go wrong? Everything is beautiful right now. Even the P.E.K.K.A. is going to get in there, help out a little bit. If nothing else, the P.E.K.K.A. acted as a meat shield for the Archer Queen while she worked on the clan castle units, and now she is here. Here she comes, and what are those Hog Riders doing? Oh yeah, I thought maybe I could try to get the air defense down that was wiping out my healers, one after the other, and then I drop a freeze spell, too late. Okay, so a couple of errors right there. 2 wasted Hog Riders, easily 1 second. And the freeze spell wasted, easily another second. Maybe it would have been another second of life. And then a wasted, oh come on, Galadon, jeez. A wasted rage spell. I don't even need to give this attack to Itsu and let him break it down and roast me. I could roast myself. That was terrible. That was awful. And now we send in the Hog Riders with a way too early heal spell. This is just, I don't know. You want to use the word litany? I used it in like my very first ever Clash of Clans episode. I said it was a litany of errors, which means a long list. That's what you're looking at right here. There was a long list of things that went wrong with this attack, and believe it or not, even though all of these errors took place, I'm still going to end up with a 99% time fail. Okay, yeah, we're not holding off for any sort of cliffhanger here. I'm letting you know I am going to fail by 1 building at the end. And now I'm looking, there's at least 6 different opportunities where I could have saved this. And okay, 7. Galadon didn't learn. Think about the wizards over here. There's like 6 wizards standing on top of the Barb King, all doing cleanup in the same freaking building. Does that make sense, No, that doesn't make sense, Galadon, because the Hog Riders had taken the Archer Tower, and he could have dropped the wizard at the bottom of the screen. He could have gotten a building by himself, and that could have been the building. Gosh darn it. I can't even finish this episode right now. I'm done. Okay, remember what I said earlier about not letting video games not letting video games get to you too much? Okay, now we can all have fun and games about these things, and let's not let ourselves get, high blood pressure or sent to the hospital or get grounded by our parents because we threw an iPad through a wall. Just don't do that. Even when this happens, his stinking hammer was in the air. It was in the air. All right, I'm okay. I'm okay, you're okay. I love you guys. You're the Gala fam. Thank you guys. Would you mind gently tapping the like button? Don't crush it. Don't smash it. I love you guys. Did I say that? Okay. Get out there. Make the best of the rest of your day. Don't rage. Be kind to people, planets, animals, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon! Galadon! Do I need to drive you to urgent care again?